Hello dear viewers. Today we're diving into something really exciting, the 2025 Dacia Bigster, a bold new SUV that's turning heads with its rugged design, modern tech, and unbeatable value. Whether you're a car enthusiast or just someone looking for a practical family ride, this one has plenty to talk about. So buckle up, because over the next few minutes, we're going to take a deep dive into every aspect of this midsize SUV and find out why it's one of the most anticipated models of the year. The Bigster isn't just another new Dacia, it represents a big leap forward for the brand. Known for building affordable and reliable cars, Dacia has built a loyal following, but with the Bigster they've aimed higher literally and figuratively. It's longer, wider, more refined, and more capable than any Dacia we've seen before. And the best part, it still sticks to the brand's philosophy of offering exceptional value without unnecessary gimmicks. That's a tough balance to strike. But the Bigster comes pretty close. Let's start with what you'll notice first: the design. The 2025 Bigster looks nothing like an entry-level SUV. It has a real presence on the road thanks to its upright, muscular proportions and boxy silhouette that screams adventure. The front end features Dacia's latest way-shaped LED lighting signature, which flows neatly into the bold grille. There's a clean honesty to the design. It's not overstyled with fake vents or tacky chrome. Instead, you get squared-off wheel arches, chunky bumpers, and a purposeful stance that makes it look rugged and capable. The skid plates and roof rails aren't just for show, they highlight its practical side and hint at the off-roadability we'll talk about later. Around the back, the design stays cohesive with slim LED taillights and a wide tailgate that makes loading luggage or sports gear incredibly easy. It's a simple but effective design language that looks modern today and should age well. Now, step inside and you'll notice Dacia has really stepped up its game. The interior feels like a big step forward compared to the brand's previous models. The cabin layout is clean and functional, but it doesn't feel cheap. There's a good mix of durable hard plastics where you need toughness, combined with soft touch panels and stylish trim pieces where your hands and eyes spend most of the time. The dashboard has a driver-focused design with an optional, fully digital instrument cluster on higher trims. In the center, you'll find a generously sized infotainment screen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto right out of the box. The interface is intuitive, with responsive menus that don't require a degree in computer science to figure out. Space is another highlight. Because of its longer wheelbase compared to the Duster, the Bigster offers excellent room for passengers. In both rows, there's plenty of legroom and headroom, even for taller adults. And the seats are well cushioned and supportive for long drives. Some trims even add contrast stitching, leatherette upholstery, and ambient lighting, which help the cabin feel far more premium than you'd expect at this price point. Practicality hasn't been ignored either. You get lots of clever storage spaces, including large door bins, cup holders, a deep center console, and even hidden compartments. The cargo area is generous, making it ideal for families who need space for strollers, camping gear, or a weekend's worth of luggage. Now, let's pop the hood. Dacia has kept the Bigster's engine lineup diverse to appeal to different buyers and markets. At the entry level, you have a turbocharged 3-cylinder petrol engine. It's not a rocket, but it's perfect for daily commuting and city driving, delivering good fuel efficiency without feeling underpowered. If you want more punch, there's a 4-cylinder petrol and even a mild hybrid option that offers better performance and improved fuel economy. For those covering long distances or needing serious pulling power, there's also a diesel option with plenty of torque. And in some regions, a full hybrid variant will be offered, which should appeal to eco-conscious buyers who don't want to compromise on range. Power output ranges from around 120 horsepower in the base models to close to 200 horsepower in the more powerful trims. Regardless of which you choose, the Bigster feels composed and predictable on the road. The steering is light around town, which makes maneuvering easy, but it gains weight at higher speeds for stability. The suspension does a great job soaking up bumps while keeping body roll under control, making it a comfortable and confident CR-UI-SER. It's not trying to be a sports SUV, and that's it's designed to handle everyday life and the occasional adventure with ease. Speaking of adventure, let's talk off-roadability. A lot of SUVs these days look tough but are basically tall hatchbacks with no real off-road skills. The Bigster doesn't fall into that trap. Dacia offers all-wheel drive on certain trims, along with selectable drive modes for different surfaces like mud, sand, and snow. Ground clearance is healthy at just over 8 inches, giving you enough room to tackle rougher tracks without scraping the underbody. The approach and departure angles are competitive too, so you can take this SUV off the beaten path without worrying about getting stuck. While it's not built for hardcore rock crawling, it's more than capable for family camping trips, ski weekends, or muddy trails after a storm. Safety and driver assist tech are becoming increasingly important for buyers, And Dacia has listened. The 2025 Bigster comes standard with a suite of important features like automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, traffic sign recognition, and a fatigue detection system. On higher trims, you can add adaptive cruise control, monitoring, and even a 360-degree camera system that makes parking this larger SUV a lot easier. It's reassuring to see that even budget-focused brands like Dacia aren't cutting corners on safety. Now, let's talk about trims and pricing. Dacia keeps things simple with a handful of well-equipped trims rather than overwhelming buyers with dozens of confusing configurations. The base trim already gives you everything you need for comfortable daily driving. Move up a level, and you add more convenience features and nicer materials. The top trims give you all the bells and whistles, including premium upholstery, the largest digital displays, and the most advanced driver aids. The real kicker is the price. Depending on your market, the Bigster starts around €25,000. Even the fully loaded versions usually stay below €35,000. For a mid-size SUV with this level of space, tech, and capability, that's a seriously compelling deal. So what's the verdict? The 2025 Dacia Bigster isn't just a bigger duster, it's a whole new chapter for the brand. It blends rugged looks, a spacious and well-thought-out interior, efficient and flexible powertrain options, and real off-road ability, all while staying true to Dacia's value-for-money philosophy. It doesn't pretend to be a luxury SUV, and that's exactly why it works so well. It focuses on what matters most: practicality, durability, and affordability. For families, outdoor enthusiasts, or anyone looking for a tough and versatile SUV without breaking the bank, the Bigster is an incredibly smart choice. But what do you think? Does the 2025 Dacia Bigster have what it takes to compete with rivals like the Kia Sportage, Skoda Karoq, or even some pricier mid-size SUVs? Would you consider one for your next adventure, vehicle, or family car? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this deep dive review, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more honest car reviews. And share this video with anyone you know who's shopping for an SUV. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.